There's plenty of dudes who will blow your phone up, who will call you right back, who will call you just as much as you're calling them. If your phone is not hotline blinging from this dude, don't waste your time. On to the next. Ladies, I'm only gonna say what's up to the ladies for this video because this video is for the ladies. Today we're gonna talk about 5 telltale signs that he ain't feeling you. A lot of times women are blinded and they can't just see the facts that's in front of them. It's like we think highly of ourselves. Ladies, you know that. We think we are all that in a bag of chips because we are. But sometimes he just ain't feeling you. And instead of playing yourself and saying, there is no way he ain't feeling me, it's gotta be something else. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. He ain't, but I am. Let's get into it. Number 1, he don't call or text as often as you feel he should. If he's not calling you and if he's not texting you, girl, just go ahead and move on. He's not interested. One thing that I have noticed and that I know to be true is that men don't need any nudging when it comes to them pursuing a woman that they really want. They do not need to be coerced. They will sweat you. A man will sweat you. Men act like they got a lot of pride, but when it comes down to a woman that a man really want, he don't have no pride. He will chase you down. So if your phone ain't ringing, your phone is dry when it comes to him, but he calls you sometimes, he playing you. He playing games with you, put it that way. It's just not that deep to him. And my advice to you is, if that's the case, move on. There's plenty of dudes who will blow your phone up, who will call you right back, who will call you just as much as you're calling them. If your phone is not hotline blinging from this dude, don't waste your time. On to the next. Number 2, he only want to hang out and chill at his house. You're dating a dude who only wants to kick it with you in his house. Y'all never go out. Every time he hits you up, he wants you to come over. He don't plan no dates. Y'all don't go out to eat. Y'all don't go to the movies. If you do, it's because you made sure that happened. You were like, no, let's not hang out at your house. Let's go out to eat. And he wasn't even too hype about it, but he just came to please you. And afterwards, y'all went and ended up at his house. He's not really feeling you. He is feeling that action. Whatever y'all doing at his house, I know you giving it up. That's what he's into. He's not into you, he's into your booty. This is a guy that you're just being physical with? Okay, fine, because that's all it is. Looking for something serious? On to the next. Number 3, he hasn't introduced you to anybody. Ladies, that's a red flag if I ever seen one. You ain't met one friend, you ain't met a sister, a cousin, a auntie, definitely not his mom. He hasn't tried to bring you around anybody and you guys have been kicking it for a minute. He's probably not really feeling you like that. Guys who like you and like being around you and want you to be a part of their life want to bring you around their friends. They want to bring you around their family. They're gonna do that because once the date is over and you go home, they're gonna be like, so what did you think? They want to know what their friends think. They want to know what their cousins think and their aunties and their mom. If this guy has any of these people in his life and you haven't met any of them and y'all been dating for a minute now, he's probably not that into you and it's probably not going to go anywhere. Number 4, he's not consistent. He's flaky. He's like a leaf in the wind. 1 week, he's all about you. Then you go 2 weeks, no calls, no texts, no dates. Then he comes back with a vengeance on your line, on your back. So you give in because you like him. 2 weeks of bliss. Then a whole week passed and he ain't even nowhere to be found. Girl. On to the next. First of all, he definitely has somebody else. So if you're not dating around too, go ahead and get you somebody else. Open the gates back up. Get back on your Match account or whatever, a Tinder, and do some swipe rights. Consistency is important. It's important. When a man really wants you, he will be there. He will be consistent with you. He not gonna play them games because he don't want another dude to swoop in. Let me tell you something. Men know. They know that your DMs is on fire. They know that your text messages is on fire. Especially if you extra cute, if you have what he wants. He knows somebody else wants it too. And if he really wants you, and he ain't gonna go away for weeks at a time. You crazy? Somebody else can come in and snatch his spot. So if he's doing that, it's because he's not that into you. And number 5, y'all been chilling forever, and he ain't asked you to be his girl. He's not going to. Y'all been kicking it for years. Some ladies will wait years, not even for a ring, for a commitment. On to the next. He's not interested in you. He's just not the way you're interested. It's not the same level. And ladies, look, there's men out here who are interested. Okay, they gonna drop everything. When I was dating my husband, we went out on 2 dates, and he was like, I don't want you with nobody else. Period. I was like, oh, I'm thinking we dating around, you know. No, I don't want you with nobody else. If you are gung ho on this guy and you're sold out to this guy and you're seeing any of 1 through 5, deuces. Or date around as well, because I promise you, he dating around. That's all I got for you today. Let me know what you think about the video. Fellas, if you made it through this video, let me know. Ah, man, this is gonna be funny. If you, I know somebody got something to say. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, even though I know I'm right. And ladies, if you believe and if you feel like, you know what, this is dead on, let a sister know. Because you know what, we can all love better, we can all do better. And in order to get to the love, you gotta bypass all that 1 through 5 nonsense right there. You gotta bypass it. On to the next. All right, y'all. It's your girl Lydia Caesar, aka the Sassy Wife, and go in love and light.